got around to finishing a demo repo for the outbox pattern. So for local dev, I've got all the services going up via Docker Compose. So it's a few pieces. It's the database, which is Postgres, and then we've got an order service, the relay, and then an email service just for like illustrating, a downstream service. So the idea is like you'd come in from a UI or whatever, place an order, and then that kicks off like the background and async tasks. But when you create an order, you're doing just that. You just create your order and get your immediate network response. You don't care about all of the other stuff that's happening in the background. So the DB and schema management, etc. I'm using Drizzle, so that's what I use to define the schema. That's what I use for migrations, etc. But yeah, I didn't go too far into that, just for the sake of this simple example. You can see it's just one migration, so yeah. And then the email service really just takes the payload from the outbox table, which looks like this. So the order of things, actually, you come in here, you create your order, and then that inserts into the order table and into the outbox table, and the stuff looks like this. So an order is just like status, the total, date, customer ID, and then inside the outbox table you've got the main thing is this processed column, and then the actual payload, which is then used by the downstream things, and that's email in this case, right? So these are logs from Postgres, which you don't really need, and then these are logs from the relay service. It's just polling the outbox table like every 2 seconds. And then this is the email service, logs from that. So if I create a new order here, order, you see, like you get that benefit of like the immediate response from the customer side, and then the relay service picks it up here and then sends it over to email service. And yeah, that's about it. And then here you can see process is true. What I can do is just set like process to false for all of these, and we'll see the logs come through. And yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Peace.